I didn't think I would get that many questions, but I have a lot here, so I'm just gonna start, and I'm just gonna like start off from the first one. So first up is from Speckled Beauty, and she asked, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? I've lived in Southern California my whole life, and I really love it here. But I think I would like to live by the beach someday. I think it's just so beautiful there, and I love the weather by the beach. It's just so nice, like all the time. Every time I go to the beach, I have so much fun, and I love the water. I don't really like to tan because I just burn, but I definitely love the beach and everything about the beach. So probably like, I don't know, like Huntington. Okay, so next question, what kind of career will you pursue if and when YouTube is no longer an option? That's a good question. I've always thought of this, you know, in the back of my mind, like how long does, you know, maybe YouTube isn't going to be popular in 5 years, so I just feel like it's always good to have a backup plan, and I actually have a job lined up. It's actually in the makeup industry, cosmetics industry, so I'm pretty excited about that, and I could, you know, make that a career, so I'm definitely gonna stay within the beauty community or beauty type of career. It's just what I like to do, so that's what I plan on doing. Woods Beauty asked, favorite lipstick of the moment. I've really been loving this one from Bare Minerals. It's just an everyday color. It's called Speak Your Mind. So here's what it looks like. It's just so creamy and really pigmented. It's great for every day. I throw this in my purse because it's so small, and I just love how convenient it is. So I've been wearing this every day. I also wear Bite Beauty Fig like almost anytime I do my makeup. And I've also been loving this from Maybelline. It's their new color elixir, and the shade is called Rebellious Raspberry, but it's not a lipstick. It's like got the pigmentation of a lipstick, but it feels so lightweight. It's awesome, and I'm wearing this today right now, but it is limited edition. Kimberly Scott asked, how can I get my foundation concealer to not transfer on my hands, glasses, or clothing? I always set my concealer with powder. I have really dry skin, so I don't really need to set like my whole face, but I really like the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural Powder. This is really good because it's so undetectable. It's very light. It's not going to cake up your face or anything. And if you really want to lock everything in place, I would suggest using some sort of makeup setting spray. This is the MAC Fix Plus, and this is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This one's my favorite. I do like this one too, but I feel like the Urban Decay one just works really well. And I'm also testing out the new Hard Candy one, which has been working pretty well for me. It's only $8 at the drugstore. All Hallie Brooke Loose, I think. She asked, as a fair-haired gal, what self-tanners have you tried and liked? I don't self-tan, so I can't really tell you. I live in Southern California, and I feel like everyone self-tan, so I just kind of like to be myself, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not saying it's bad if you self-tan. Okay, so moving on to C. Cass. She asked, when did you start experimenting with / wearing makeup? I would say 8th grade, 9th grade. That's when I kind of got into it. Like, I started wearing eyeliner and mascara. That was like my thing. I just loved eyeliner and mascara. And then I used to love MAC Forgery eyeshadow, like that super frosty white shadow. I would just wear that, and that was it. I thought it was so cool. I thought it looked awesome. And I used to like to wear just stuff like that, just like eyeliners, and I was all into trying all the new mascaras anytime a new mascara came out, and I'm still like that, so I guess some things just stick with you. Haley Sawyer asked, what is your favorite makeup brand? I don't really have one, honestly. I like a little bit of everything. I don't like one brand. I just never have been like that. I like trying a lot of different things, and I can't say, like, I really can't, even if I think about it, like if I sit down and think about it, I really don't have a favorite. I love, my favorite lipstick brand is Bite Beauty, but they don't make anything else like other than lip products, so I can't say, like, I don't know what my favorite brand would be for like everything, like foundation, lipstick. I kind of have a favorite product like from a bunch of different brands. Little D Miller asks, do you keep all the makeup you have, or do you give lots away to friends? Love your videos. Thank you. So I do give a lot away. I can't keep everything. What I do is I go through my makeup at least once a month. I usually keep all of my stuff I use on a more day-to-day basis in my desk. I have like a drawer that I keep my stuff in, so when I get ready it's like easy access, but I do have my makeup storage back here full of like all of my collection stuff, and I do have some things that I know I just love and I adore them. I use them all the time, so I keep that stuff, but things that I don't reach for as often, there's just no point in keeping it for me, so I will give it to family and friends. I have my best friend, like I give her so much makeup. Brandy Ray 20 Cat27 asks, what is your favorite pink lipstick? I have a lot of favorite pink lipsticks. Like, there are so many that I use all the time, but lately I've really been loving this Smart Shade Butter Kiss lipstick by Almay, and this is Pink Light number 20. So if you haven't tried these yet, like, you guys have to try them. First off, they are so moisturizing, and they're really easy to put on. They're no fuss. I mean, it's basically like a lip butter, but it feels less slippery. I like these more than lip butters, and they're just so pretty. I'll do a swatch. It's just a nice light pink color, and you can build it up, but it is pretty kind of like on the sheer side. It's just really easy to wear, and I love how these feel. Sarah Danielle 05 asks, when did you start filming makeup videos? I started in 2013, I think this summer, like June, around June, so it's been a while. I feel like it's been like forever, even though it hasn't. Yana6532 asks, what are the weirdest lip balms you have tried, or what? That's a good question. Weirdest flavor, I've tried like pickle flavor, and I've tried like Cheetos from, I think Claire's, I got them at, and they were awful. I just threw them away because it was so gross, and the lip balm was like kind of dry. It wasn't even like a good lip balm, so I totally threw those in the trash. My Rihanna asks, what's something you haven't done but want to do? I really want to take a road trip. I think it'd be so fun to take a road trip like up the coast of California, go to Portland and Seattle and just hit all that up the coast. I've been wanting to do that for the longest time. B Iris asks, what are your favorite beauty channels, YouTubers to watch of the moment? I have so many channels I'm subscribed to, but my favorites right now, I love watching Emily. I watch Beauty Broadcast Express. I love her main channel, but I like Express a lot just because I feel like there's more videos on that channel. I don't know, I just like that one so much. And I love watching Cassie from Thriftic. She has like the sweetest personality, and I just love her. I also love watching Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning. I watch them pretty much like every day. They put on a new video, and they're just so funny, especially Good Mythical More, which is like their video after the show. I also really love Jessica Murphy. I found her channel because she commented on one of my videos, and I feel so crazy for not finding her sooner. I don't know how I have never stumbled upon her channel before, but after I clicked on her video, like, it took me to her channel, and I just like sat there and watched like 20 videos. I'm not even kidding. She also has really good videos. She does those declutter videos. I watched like that whole series when I first found her channel, and I just like her personality. She really just like shines through the camera. She's just I feel like we could be like friends in real life. She's one of those people that I just love watching. JVex911 asks, what are your thoughts on the Lime Crime issue? I wanted to buy from them so bad, and now I'm scared. It's really hard for me because I love Lime Crime lipsticks, and I have purchased them myself in the past, you know. I have talked about this on Twitter. I got a lot of questions. I had so many people like messaging me and asking me about it, and I have to say I'm really shocked at how everything was unfolding. Like on Instagram, I thought it was really kind of crappy the way, I didn't know that they like hid this problem from people, because when I first heard about it, like, I was honestly like, I had no idea what was going on. I just feel like it sucks, honestly, because it didn't have to happen. Like, they could have prevented the whole issue, and a lot of people were hurt, a lot of people lost all their money, and that just sucks. Like, it just makes me, you know, it just makes me mad. Nails Fashion Beauty asks, what are your favorite books to read? I really like reading books about like crime or like murder mystery kind of books. They're kind of like, they scare me, but at the same time I find them really entertaining, and sometimes with other books I kind of get like, I lose interest in like halfway through the book. But with anything, like right now I'm reading James Patterson's Seventh Heaven, and I'm almost finished with it. Emily Elise 06 asks, what was the last makeup product you bought? I'm actually having a drugstore haul video coming very soon because I've been buying makeup like crazy lately. There's been so many new products out. Okay, Nails RS asks, if you could only bring 5 products on a deserted island, what would you choose? Oh my god, that's like the hardest question to answer. So I'd probably bring mascara for sure. Stick, I'd probably Bite Beauty. I don't know, I'd have a hard time picking between Fig and Tannin because those are my 2 favorites. So maybe I'd probably pick Fig. It'd be too hot if I was on a deserted island to wear foundation, so probably just sunblock, just regular sunblock I'd bring. I've really been loving my original Naked palette, so let's just go with that. Number 5, definitely a blush. So I really love my Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes. I'd probably pick that. or I'd probably pick one of those because they last all day long. So Tarte Clay Blush in Dollface, that's my favorite. Or Fearless. Escape asks, what is your favorite drugstore and high-end foundation? So here they are. These are my two holy grails. This is all I use. I don't wear any other foundation just because these are my favorite, and I feel like whenever I try a new foundation, I'm like, dang, I wish I would have just bought my favorite because it works so well. And it's the Makeup Forever HD in the shade 110. This is their lightest shade. I really love this. It just is, it's medium coverage, but you can build it up to full, and it just, I don't know, I feel like it really looks like skin, and it looks great in photos, in videos, and I love the color. It's just perfect color match. It is pricey though, it's like $40. I usually stock up whenever I go to makeup shows because they're on sale about half off, so I usually get mine for 20 bucks, around that price. So anytime I go to a makeup show, I always buy a couple bottles of this. And then for drugstore, I love Revlon Color Stay. This is in the dry skin formula. This is why it has like the clear cap, and this is in the shade 110 Ivory. This is also their lightest shade, and it just is a great color match. It's only 10 bucks, so really affordable, and the coverage is very full. So this is what I use whenever I want to just have like that flawless kind of complexion, whenever I don't feel like wearing concealer or something. This kind of is like a all-in-one type of product for me, so that's why I love it. I really love both of them though, so it's hard to pick like a favorite, but these are my two, like high-end and drugstore. These are amazing, and I've been using both of these for a long time. Host asked, do you care about animal testing in makeup? So I do have to say I care, but it's hard for me to tell like which is what, because I hear so many people saying like, oh, Revlon's cruelty free, or L'Oreal owns this company and they test on animals, but I have like L'Oreal products that say on them, we do not test on animals. Like I just bought one of their new, I think it was hair care products, like one of their conditioners, and it says we don't test on animals. So it's really hard for me to figure out who doesn't and does test. So that's why I haven't like really made it a priority, just because I feel like it's so hard to figure it out. And I know a lot of people will probably not like me for saying that answer, but that's just how I feel about it. It's just, how do I know who is the truth, like who is telling the truth and who is not telling the truth? Pointless Makeup asks, what is your current favorite mascara? I always have a favorite, which is my Maybelline Colossal. Like that's my holy grail, but I do really love the new, well, it's not new, but I just got a sample of it. I got a sample of this one from Guerlain from Sephora, and I love it. It's called Maxi Lash, and it's amazing. I just have been using this nonstop. I talked about it in my last favorites video, and I really want to buy the full size because it's that good. Mohawk Mandy asks, if the subject came about, what tattoo would you get? When I turned 18, I thought I wanted a tattoo. I was like, so, I even went to a tattoo shop and I like did an interview with them for school. It wasn't just randomly, but I did, we had to pick a business to do like research on and to create a presentation about, and I picked a tattoo shop because I was so curious about the whole like tattoo industry and everything. So I sat there and I talked with this guy. He was so nice and so very professional, and it really taught me a lot about tattoos. Like it taught me so much. Anyway, I still want to get one. I haven't yet, but I do want to get one eventually. I just have been really thinking about what it would be. If I do get one, I would probably be some sort of saying that means a lot to me. I wouldn't just go and get like a logo or something like that. That's just not who I am. I don't feel like, if it's going to be on forever, you know, it's a tattoo, so it's going to be there forever unless you go through like painful tattoo removal surgery or whatever. So I would want it to be something that's like actually important to me. Julie Ray Doherty asks, tell us about your boyfriend. How did you meet? How long have you been together? What does he think of YouTube? Okay, that's like a lot of questions. So first off, we met in high school. We actually knew each other, like we've known each other for a while. So that's how we first met. And then how long have you been together? We've been talking for a while, and then we didn't start dating till like October. As far as YouTube goes, he thinks it's really cool, and he definitely wants to do like the boyfriend tag. Like all the time when I post a picture with him, you guys comment like, do the boyfriend tag, and we just haven't had time because our schedules are so different, but definitely we should do it sometime. How often do you re-dye your hair? Just once a month. I don't really do anything too special when it comes to that. I just do it once a month, and that's it. Melissa389 asks, will you do a boyfriend tag? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Yeah, I probably will do a boyfriend tag because I know that Brandon wants to do it and he thinks it's gonna be like super fun. And where do I see myself in 5 years? I honestly don't know, because it's just like so far ahead of time for me to imagine that. I have no idea, because when I graduated high school, I thought I was going to be like in a completely different place than I am right now. So I really don't know what to say, because like the way that things turned out for me was totally unexpected, and I really don't know. G-Host asked, how long have you and your best friend known each other, and have you always been this close? Yeah, me and Sierra have known each other like our whole lives pretty much. We have like really been close our whole lives, and she's kind of more of like a sister, I guess you could say, to me, because I never had a sister, and we have known each other forever. Like our parents know each other, like our families know each other, so before we were born, like our dads were friends and stuff like that, so it's just kind of like a family thing. Like I kind of feel like we're family even though we're not like blood related, so we've known each other forever, and we've always been really, really close. Miss Sweden asked, what is your favorite coffee drink and from where? I really like iced lattes. Those are probably my favorite, and I just like lattes in general. My favorite one is from Coffee Bean. I just get their caramel latte with almond milk. I can't have regular, so I just get almond, and that's what I love about Coffee Bean, is that their almond milk tastes so good, and you almost can't tell the difference between the almond and regular, like, because I used to drink milk, but now I can't. I have like this allergy that I've developed over the past couple years, but it's really good, and their flavors are amazing. Like, even if you just get a black coffee, it always tastes good from them. I've never had any problems. The next question is from Catherine Wally, and she says, what do you order at Starbucks? I don't like Starbucks, so I'm sorry, Catherine. I don't have a favorite drink at Starbucks. I do go when there's like nothing else around, or if like a friend invites me to go, like I'll say yes. Like, I don't want to be rude. When I do go to Starbucks, I try to get like a tea, just because I know I don't like their coffee, and I don't know, it just always either tastes burnt to me or just like way too sweet, but with like a burnt flavor. Like, it's just not, I don't know what it is. I just don't really like their coffee, I guess. I have so many questions here, so I think I'm gonna have to do a part 2, because my voice is like starting to give out. Like, I feel I've been talking so much, so I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm gonna end it here, but I will answer the rest of the questions in like a part 2, so don't feel bad if your question wasn't in this video. Okay, so the last one I'll do is from AddieCat10, and she says, if you could travel anywhere in the world for a week starting tomorrow, where would you go? Oh my gosh, that'd be so hard. I'd probably pick England, just because like my family's heritage, part of my family is from there, from Newcastle, so I've always wanted to go and see like what it's like for myself, because they always visit us and I never get to see it, so I would definitely go there. And a lot of my family's also from Scotland, so I'd like to go there too and kind of cheat a little bit, so I'd pick 2 places, and definitely I would want to spend more than a week there. There's so many other places I'd like to see too. Like, my family's also from Italy on my mom's side, so I'd love to see Italy and go there. I know I have family there, and it'd be really cool. I mean, there's just so many places. I've always wanted to travel. Alright guys, so that's it for this Q&A video. That was my first Q&A. It was really fun, and don't worry if your question didn't get answered. I have so many more that I will answer. I'll do a part 2 or something, because I already know this video is going to be really long, and my voice is like kind of tired now. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until then, I can't wait to hear from you all, and as always, thank you so much for watching.